basketball 2 weeks ago. He can't even dribble a basketball. And I go, that is incredible.
But you know what?
To be that talented.
He plays defensive end really well.
Yes, he does really well. That's right.
Tony Siragusa. It bears repeating. He said, I tell these guys, don't give me any of that. Wait till next year stuff because I may not be here next year. He said, no one here is on a scholarship. There is Art Modell. 40 years an owner in the National Football League. Wellington Mara, the owner of the Giants, his best friend in the NFL. 2 minutes to play in Super Bowl 35. The second-year linebacker out of Cincinnati. Marks was looking for another interception. There is your Super Bowl MVP. 7 tackles tonight.
Well, he got off terrific start, Greg. You remember he had some big tackles. He tipped a couple passes that could have been intercepted. He defended receivers down the field. He pressured the quarterback. So there were so many players on the defense that copied the Ravens' way.
Barber. Looks like he's short of a first down, but time will run out. Or at least the clock is now stopped with 3 seconds to play, but people are charging the field. Jerry Austin winds the clock, and that will bring Super Bowl 35 to an end. Ray Lewis, the MVP, and what a year that caps for the middle linebacker of the Baltimore Ravens. Art Modell, a long trail for him to a Super Bowl title by way of Cleveland. Once again, the final score of Super Bowl 35, Baltimore 34 and the New York Giants 7. Coming up next on CBS, the gang's all here in Tampa for the Wide Track Grand Prix Super Bowl Today post-game show. Interviews, the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Super Bowl champs, and much more. Right after these messages, you've been watching Super Bowl 35 on CBS.
Here with the Modells, Ozzie Newsome, Coach Billick, Paul Tagliabue. It's time to present the Lombardi Trophy.
Art and David, the Ravens defense performed at a superb record-setting level all season throughout the regular season. It continued that performance through the playoffs, culminating with today's very, very decisive victory over a strong Giants team. We congratulate you. We congratulate all of your players and Coach Billick and his staff, your whole organization, for bringing this Super Bowl championship back to Baltimore and to Baltimore's great fans for the first time in 3 decades. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Commissioner, thank you very much. To the people in Baltimore City, to the people in Baltimore County, and to the state of Maryland, this belongs to you.
Mr. Modell, for you, I know this is the completion of a dream. For the people who have followed your franchise for 40 years from Cleveland and to Baltimore, what do you have to say to them all?
I'm grateful to so many people. I want to pick out my family, my son David, my son John, Brian Billick, the best coach in the National Football League, Ozzie Newsome, and wait a second, and my boss, Pat Modell. A little chair, please.
Congratulations, Art. Congratulations. Let me bring in Brian Billick. This is an amazing thing. In just your 2nd year as the head coach in Baltimore, you're bringing the title back to Maryland. How did you do it?
Well, I'll tell you what, I've been at this profession a while, but these guys here taught me this year for the first time in 25 years in the business about what really teamwork is. And it's because of these guys right here.
Your team had a certain swagger all week. We could see it here. And on the field today, again, you just shut down the Giants, forced 5 turnovers. Tell me, does this validate your defense maybe as the best in the history of the National Football League?
I'm biased, but who cares? Someone tell me they're not. I'll argue it to the death.
Congratulations, Brian. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the most valuable player of Super Bowl 35, voted on by a select panel from the media and by the fans on the internet. Ray Lewis, tell me about this performance by you and your defense today.
Hey, man, there's nothing like this right now. I mean, it's just ecstatic the way we just come out and we played today. It was incredible just to see the way we just came out and played as a team. But this defense has been doing this all year and never got the credit. But it's one thing they can never take away from us. We the best ever right now.
You only gave up, the Ravens, I'm speaking of, a special teams touchdown, but the defense didn't allow anything. In fact, only one touchdown did the defense give up in the entire playoffs. What was the key, though, to shutting down the Giants tonight?
Having fun. I mean, we heard it all year. And our thing was, we know when we came out to play, we knew what we had to do. And our defense been playing like this all year long, all year. So all we came out and did today was do what we do. We didn't do nothing different. We didn't change nothing, but came out and showed that we the best defense in NFL history.
Ray, for you, since Super Bowl night a year ago, your life has come full circle. What are your emotions standing here right now?
You know, the thing is, you know, the man upstairs tells you, I never would take you through hell without bringing you through triumph. And that's why I'm sitting up here now.
Could you have ever imagined that you would be standing here tonight as the MVP and also possessor of the Lombardi Trophy?
No. And the thing is, if you put this in a storybook, nobody wouldn't believe it.
All right, Ray. And here is, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most unbelievable stories anyone could ever pen. That's coming back to Tampa and winning the Super Bowl. Trent Dilfer, you're standing on the 50-yard line. Could you have ever imagined a better story like this for you?
No, but you know, is waking up every single morning and thanking God that life can be difficult at times, knowing that if you face it, and if you let God develop character in you, and you face adversity head on, that this is what comes out of the other end. And the process is what I've learned how to enjoy more than anything else.
I watched you walk out here on Tuesday, and you just stood here, looked up into the stands, and just imagined. Tell somebody out there what it takes to make a dream come true like this, what you've accomplished this year.
I think more than anything else, faith and perseverance. And I looked around the stadium, and I thank God for the great memories that I had here, and I thanked him for what he did in my life in 6 years here.
Hey, hand this trophy over for a moment. Trent, you can put your hands on it. There it is, the Lombardi Trophy. Belongs to the Baltimore Ravens. Congratulations, and let's go back upstairs to Greg and Phil.
From Tampa, Florida.